Welcome. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to go in and find your sum and your different math operations over here, and how you can use these to look at data for your kids. So first thing I'm going to do is, let's say I'm looking at math test 2 and I want to find the actual sum of the whole test. What was their total score? I can go in and I can click auto sum and just click my button here, and it gives me the sum. I can also go in and I can hit my drop down, and I can click sum too if I want to give me the same number. But what I'm looking for here is, I want to go in and I want to look at the average of the class. What was the class average of the test? And are there any concerning things in here? So I'm going to click average. So the test average for everybody that took the test was a 71.6. So 72, we'll say. Well, you can see we've got several failing grades right in here. We got a couple good ones, but look at Ray right here. She's got a 70. So even though she barely squeaked by, she's well below the class average. That means the average student in her class is getting it better than she is. So you may want to go back. This is a time where I may be like, you know what? I need, even though she passed, she mastered it, she was struggling in some areas and she's below the class average. So let me go in, let me see what items she missed. Did she miss items that maybe others did miss? Maybe I need to look at the items on the test. Did she miss items that nobody else missed? Maybe I need to pull her to the side and do some direct instruction with her on certain aspects of the test, or certain things she didn't master that made her below the normal average in the class. So good information on the average there. I can go in and I can count how many numbers there are. There are 6. So if I click count numbers, boom, it's 6. Um, if I want to go in and find, hey, what was the max score? Obviously that was 100, but if you've got a whole lot of kids, you may want to look at it. And then it'll show me, hey, what's the min score, which is going to be 20. Obviously, it's right here. It'll pull that out for you. And we'll also go in, and if I click here, I can go in and I can do a lot of other mathematical functions. So I do commonly use, but man, they've got financial, text, database, statistical, math and trig, engineering. They have all kinds of different functions in here that you can use. But since we're keeping it simple, most complicated we would get to is standard deviation. Standard deviation set would tell you is used in map skills and all sorts of other Lexile levels to kind of show you the deviation between their score and other students' score. So what I'll do is I'll click on standard deviation. Estimate standard deviation based on a sample ignores logical values and text in this sample. All right, and I'm going to say OK. I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight, excuse me. I'm going to go in and I am going to highlight. I'm going to go in and highlight those standard deviations. So let me click here. Sorry, I messed that up. Go in, standard deviation for the class for this test. Let me click OK. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here, 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 and here. And then I'm going to hit enter. And it'll give me the standard deviation for the class, which is 28.4. So probably about as complicated as I would get on it. If you're in engineering and financial and stuff, it gets a little bit wild. But anyway, that's how you use math operations on Excel. Hope that helps. Thanks.